Yeah, this is something you need to see, you need to know about. Let's play this.
Hey, there's plenty of officers. What the fuck is that? Plenty of officers. What the fuck is it? We are dealing with it.
As you can see, YouTube is messing with Tommy Robinson. As you saw over here, TR News, Tommy Robinson news site posted
Someone
this.
sexually assaulted a little girl. You fucking think they're dads. We are
So this morning I was released from police custody. I'll start at the beginning. Yesterday one of my friends was staying in Centre Parks. He got me guest passes so I could take my children. I took all of my children and one friend for a day out at Centre Parks. I was sat there with my wife, my kids were off playing in the pool, and my youngest daughter, who's 8 years old, come running out and running up to us, clearly emotional, saying a man had just grabbed her by the bottom in the pool. I'll now play the recording of what she told me. Who was he with, the man? Did you see when he was coming out of the pool? He was just on his own. And where was you? Which way was you facing? Show me. Tell me what you saying. Yeah. Walked round you. So say like these. Say like this is the pool, yeah. On your way out, come out this way, yeah. Right. Was you standing this way? You were standing facing. So your back was against the wall. No, the other way. Oh yeah, so you're looking there, yeah. So you're there, and then he's come through where? So if you're standing there like that, he's gone past you like this, and then done. He's done like that. Oh, so it's not like he's even accidentally. So you're like this, or you're like this. You're standing talking to Macy. He's gone past like that. Okay, then gone around. And when you say squeeze your bum, could he have rushed past and accidentally knocked your bum? No? Show me like what? Like a squeeze with your hand, like a clinch. Like that, like a squeeze. So on your which cheek? On that bum cheek. Okay. And what did he say? What did you say as he done it? Did you? That's when you come running up. And what did he say? Nothing. Nothing at all. Did he look at you? Just walked off. On his own. Oh. Now, if a man accidentally knocked in or accidentally grabbed her, then he'd apologise. Okay? So the first thing I did was I took my daughter to identify who the man was. We found him. I looked at the gentleman. He was with another two gentlemen. I approached him, told my daughter to go back to her mum. I approached him and asked, "Excuse me, who are you here with?" Now, Centre Parks is a holiday resort where families go with children. I asked him, "Are you here with any children?" No. Any women? No. 3 middle-aged men in a children's swimming pool. The allegation of grabbing my daughter's bum, clearly grabbing, not knocking against her, grabbing her bum. I then went on and instantly, so after asking him who he's there with, I then said, "What has just happened in the swimming pool?" And he said, "I grabbed her bum by accident." Okay? He admitted it straight away. I said, "You've just touched my daughter's arse." At which point he goes to leave. Now I'm well within my rights as a father to prevent this man who's touching up young children in a swimming pool from leaving, getting away and possibly touching up other children. So I restrain him. Now in that struggle, he gets a bleeding nose. Okay? I then wait, all the security come. I explain to them what's happened, that the police need to come. I wait 3 hours for the police. The police then sit my daughter down with my wife She tells them clearly what he done. Clearly what he done. He assaulted her, sexually assaulted her. Right? He's there, and this is the crazy thing. He's there with two other middle-aged men, no women, no kids, in a children's swimming pool. So I wait for the police to come. The police talk to my daughter, they talk to my wife. I think, great, they're going to make an arrest. Only then I'm asked to go down and speak to them. That's this video.
Just want to say, it's important to us to gossip with that. They've been investigated, and we are looking into it. It has to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
So we are doing things with regards to that, sort of to progress the investigation and whatnot. So we will be doing that. But on the other side of things, there's obviously been another side of the story, you know, that has been a bit of an altercation. So at this moment in time, coming down to the restaurant suspicion of causing ABH injuries. Okay,
Have you arrested him?
just give me a second.
Yeah.
Grounds off that you've gone to this now and you've punched him in the face a few times. Okay, so the necessity, the reason I'm arresting him is so I can prevent any further injuries and so I can enable a competent effective.
So hold on. So my girl was up there. She's been sexually abused. Yeah. Is he under arrest?
My colleagues might
We're
So what's the need to arrest him? What's the need to arrest him?
okay. Listen, so like I said, we know what so I can prevent any further injuries from taking place. Okay, so this is so obviously everyone's safeguarded or safe against.
What do you mean further injury? What do you mean further injury?
You don't say anything for now. You're mentioning question.
So just so I understand,
You do say
a man has sexually assaulted my daughter. Yeah. You haven't found out. You arrested me before you even found out anything that's gone on there. You don't know who laid the first thing on.
Let me explain.
Is he under arrest? You tell me, is he under arrest?
At the moment,
Is the man that sexually assaulted my daughter under arrest?
Can you let me explain? Let me explain. Right? We're trying to do this as tactfully as possible.
You're not, because my kids
Listen
are
to me. Listen to me. Hang on. We've already spoken to your wife and your daughter, and my colleagues in there need to speak to your wife and daughter again. Somewhere a little bit more.
Has he been arrested?
Right this very moment, no.
No, so you're nicking me, and you're not
saying
nicking him.
No, we're investigating it. We have to
Okay, so why
investigate
do you have to nick into this?
Because at the moment, there's various witnesses to that, so we can get you done, and then we can get you to the assault. Right, so we can get that. We can get this bit done, get you out of the way.
So get me done before you get the
No,
who's
who's
wrote to my daughter.
It's an allegation, isn't it?
So the assault's an allegation.
Of course it is. So, but we need to
You need
make
what?
sure
You
we
need to
speak
do what's
to your
easiest.
daughter.
Come on, this is UK.
Specifically, what he done, he sexually assaulted her.
We also.
Who's he here with? Is he with? Can I ask? Is he with kids? He's not here with kids, is he? Is he with two other paedophiles, isn't he? Have you took their phones? Have you took the three men's phones that he's with?
We are investigating it.
But you haven't arrested him, so he's got his phone now. So if you haven't nicked him, he's got his phone. You haven't nicked him, so he can delete whatever he wants off his phone if he's anonymous. So why, when your first point of call, a young girl has told you that she's been sexually assaulted. So why haven't you nicked him? Why haven't you nicked him? So why haven't you nicked him?
Because we still need to speak to your daughter.
You've already spoken to my daughter. My daughter's giving you a phone. You've already spoken to her. She told you what happened. So why haven't you nicked him? So you're allowing him to delete your phone?
I'm not allowing him to delete his phone.
Listen, I just want to reiterate to you, he is being investigated.
No, you haven't nicked him. No, you're nicking me. You're nicking me.
He is being taken seriously.
It's not taken seriously. You're nicking me. Why are you nicking him? Why are you nicking him? Has he still got his phone? 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 Has he still got his phone?
He's got no shoes.
I've got nothing. You've got my clothes. My kids are up there. So a man comes in, sexually assaults my daughter. You come and nick me. You haven't even nicked him. He's got his phone. He's assaulted my daughter. She's 8 years old. What are you talking about? I've fucking assaulted someone. He broke my daughter. He broke my daughter. Well, fucking nicking me. Why ain't you nicked him?
Because we are dealing.
You're nicking me. Why ain't you nicking me? Man, off me, you muck. Why ain't you nicked him?
We're dealing with it.
No, it's up there with my fucking kids. You fucking arseholes. Nick him then. How have you not nicked him? How has he got his mobile phone? How can he delete all this shit? You understand? My daughter's told you what happened. No, you fucking, let me get my fucking stuff, mate. Fucking hand over. Fucking hand over. Get off me then. Let me get my stuff then. I've got my fucking shoes on. Why are you bringing me up? Fucking hand off me then. Get your fucking hand off me then.
Stop.
You're fucking nicking.
Stop.
He's broke my fucking daughter.
I'm going to deal with it.
You're not. You're nicking me.
There's plenty of
What
officers.
the fuck is that?
Plenty of
Hey,
officers.
fucking nicking me.
We are dealing with
You
it.
fucking arseholes.
We are dealing
Someone
with it.
sexually assaulted a little girl. You fucking nick their dads.
We are dealing
Fucking
with it.
pants you lot. You fucking arseholes, man. Fucking kids. Don't. Let me get my fucking stuff. I've got my fucking shoes.
I'm going to get it sorted.
Fucking right.
How have you not took his phone off him? How have you not took their phones? You've got 3 paedophiles in a fucking swimming.
That's right, they're just going to basically
They're
go
not with the kids, are they?
grab his shoes and bits that he needs. We'll take those bits and we'll leave
Obviously, this is pissing me off too.
Now, if I'd have gone down and they're holding an investigation, they're having an investigation, they say, right, we've arrested him. But you've seen it, they didn't arrest him. I've been arrested last night. I've now been charged with common assault, okay? It's not GBH. I haven't jumped all over him. I've prevented him from leaving. I've prevented him from leaving that swimming pool after sexually assaulting my daughter. Bedfordshire police turn up. They've treated him like the victim. My daughter, what message have they sent through my daughter? My daughter was already emotional. Then she's traumatized because she thinks her dad's gone off to jail because the police take me away and arrest me. What message does that send to my daughter? She's done exactly the right thing, coming and telling me that a man has sexually assaulted her.
She's a baby.
I done exactly the right thing as a father, restraining him and preventing him from leaving. And I'm the one now facing prosecution. I'm in court on the 2nd of
This
April
is
at
England.
the magistrate's court. The man who sexually abused my daughter has not been arrested. He's not been arrested. His phone. You've got 3 men in a swimming pool with children in a children's swimming resort.
How the hell they were
No,
there
no kids.
at all?
An accusation. I lose my temper with the police officer, the female police officer. An allegation's been made against you. An allegation's been made against me. My daughter sat you down and already told you what happened. An allegation's been made of sexual assault against a minor. But you're more worried about Tommy Robinson restraining the man. And that you arrest and charge me. I've been charged. He hasn't even been arrested. This man has not even been arrested. You're going to see this because I'm sure it's going to hit the newspapers when I go to court. I'm in court on the 2nd of April, charged with common assault. Restraining him. This is the problem. You've seen it over the years. If someone sexually abuses your daughter, I'm within my rights to restrain him. I'm within my rights to grab him and stop him from leaving when he tries to. That's the first thing he tried to do was get past me. I'm just giving you all up an update. As I said, he hasn't been arrested. How? Ask yourself this. You've got a clear allegation of sexual assault against a child in a child's swimming pool, a child's holiday resort, by a middle-aged man with 2 other men. You haven't took his phone. I asked him again, have you even checked to see if he's a convicted paedophile? Have you checked anything? No, they just nicked me. So I got angry in that video and justifiably angry. I'm still justifiably angry now. I'm justifiably angry at the message it sent to my daughter because she's super upset, thinking that what she's done is wrong. That look at her dad's now in trouble, possibly facing 6 months in prison. But that's just an update on where we're at. Any of you want to come to court on the 2nd of April, come to court. Now, the man, when I was getting bail, I'm not allowed to tell you the Asian male's name. Okay? I'm not allowed to tell you his name. As you can hear here.
So for me, people are going to say, okay, so you've been charged with assault. Who have you assaulted? Well, I mean, a man that sexually assaulted my daughter. Am I so?
Potentially that could cause interference with him as the victim in this. Okay, so you'd be better off just go through it. Just don't put anything out with his name.
But on the 2nd of April, when I have my trial, for anyone who wants to come, I'm sure I'd say more so it's him that's on trial. Because if the police haven't arrested him, which they haven't, they're not prosecuting him, which they haven't, they say they're doing a thorough investigation now. It's a bit late. You let him go home with his phone. In fact, you probably let him go back in the swimming pool with other children. How many other children has he touched that weekend? How many other children haven't told their mums and dads? Now, your kids ain't even safe to go playing in a swimming pool. But the man who has admitted in my police interview, they said he's admitted grabbing your daughter. He's admitted grabbing her. He's admitted it. He admitted it to me. Yeah, he ain't been nicked. First thing he admitted to me, oh, I grabbed a bum by accident. How'd you grab an 8-year-old's bum by accident, mate? How does that happen? It doesn't. It wasn't on the rapids at the centre park. It was in the shallow water this big with no current. He's gone past and grabbed her by the bum. But anyway, I'm in court. His name that I can't give you, no details I can give you. I'd say more so it's him that's going to be on trial for this case because he's pressed charges against me after assaulting my daughter. And the police have followed through with this, of course. Anyway, 2nd of April, I see as many of you at Luton Magistrates as possible.
Yeah. Okay. So there you have it. Guys, if you're there, show up April 2nd.